we need to first make the ice cream stick line and the pom-pom line, like this. We need to make it first, and then for the second step, we will make this flat part, coral fleece. Finally, we will make this pom-pom crab, as well as the part for making the mushroom with the pom-pom line. We need to cut 2 of them. Pull it out again. What if our thread is relatively long? We can pull it out again. It can be threaded through this grid, or here. Yeah. Next, we will start to create the second one. When we reach the last one, how should we secure it? Should be like this. Pull it out. Then go back and pull it out from here. Okay. Then we will cut off the excess. In the second part, we will hook in this ice cream stick line. First, we need to secure this first starting point. Pull it out. Go back. Hook out this thread end, and then pull it out. Yes. In this way, we have completed the first step. Now how do we fill this area? It is SE shaped, like this. Like this, we fill it with S. Let's get started. Unlike the first one, pull it out a little bit. Don't make it too long. Okay, then press it down and pull it back. It's fine, about 2 centimeters or 3 centimeters depending on personal preference. Hey, how do we secure it when we reach the end? Cut it off. I'll cut it here. Okay, we have completed this part. Next, how should we make the coral dragon part? Let's start now. About 1 meter long. Not too long, as it can easily get tangled. Leave this much. First we start from the bottom, at this gap. Leave this much. The area of our design is this big, but you can widen or shrink it according to your preference. Then, when we embroider the coral wheel, it is also in an S shape. You know, S shape. Okay, when we have just a little bit of yarn left, what should we do? We need to secure it first, and then take out the yarn again to make repairs. Yes, put it on. Then pass it in. In this way, it will be quite secure. Just follow this method. Fill it in. Oh, for the next step, we need to make the length of this yarn flower to be about 80 centimeters. 80 centimeters is enough. For the end, tie a knot. Secure it. Okay, after securing it, turn it over and let's start embroidering this. We thread it through a mesh to pull it out. Then thread it back in. Yes, it's secured like this. What about the second step? We go in from the middle. You don't need to pull it too tight. Go in from the middle. Go in from the middle. Now that we have made these small flowers, how do we secure them? Turn it over. Thread it through and tie a knot. In this way, our small flowers are completed. How are these small stars made? Let's get started now. Next, how is this pom-pom yarn made? Let's start now. Use 4 fingers to wrap the yarn around 30 times. Okay. Tie it up. Tighten it. Tie it again. Alright, next we will use this needle. Let's pick it up. Okay, next let's trim it and shape it into a circle. First, give it a shake. Alright, next we will fix it on top. Okay, for the first step, let's thread this line through the needle. Alright, we will secure it.
Just 3 days to make it home.
The next step is to make this shroom. The first step, take out 2 red twisty sticks. Fix the head first.
It's all just the same.
About 2 to 3 centimeters. 2 centimeters. Wrap it around once and secure it.
County line signs are such a fine sight, but I'm so
Okay, next one. Secure it. Cut into 2000. Thread it through this hole.
Gas station clerks, they look so tired.
Twist it up. Cut it off. We are making mushroom dumplings, folded in half.
Well, I'm so far from home.
Okay, next we will secure it to the surface. Hey, how can we place the pearls on the surface here? Yeah, now we have reached the final step. We are sewing this coaster. How should we sew this coaster? First, we need to cut off the 4 corners, but at the same time, we need to leave 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave about 4 squares. Okay, we have finished cutting. Next, we need to use this thread to secure the mesh fabric to this area. The length should be about 80 centimeters, not too long. If it's too long, it can easily get tangled. Okay. For our experiment with 6 strands, we can take 3 strands of thread, divide it into 2 halves. Slowly, don't go too fast. We will thread this line into the needle. Then, we need to tie a knot at this end of the tail. This is to secure it, so tie a knot like this. First, hold it like this. After folding it, we will first thread it through from here. 2 layers of mesh fabric. It is this layer plus this layer. Pull it out. Okay, the end of the shoe we just made can now be secured by threading it in. Good. What about our corners? How do we handle them? For the corners, we need to fold it in half. Fold it like this, then thread it from above. As for our diagonals, we can sew it multiple times to reinforce it. Otherwise, it will lift up, so we sew it multiple times.
当我们的线不够了怎么办呢？我们接下来要给它固定，先固定啊，穿进去。好，再给它打个结，1、2、3， 出来，这样的话就固定好了，就给它裁剪掉。用这个胶棒，用打火机给它融化，放在这个棉垫上，再给它粘起来，这样就可以了，就 OK。好，我们开始。好，现在固定好之后呢，我们把这个棉布给它裁剪好。
The last step is to sew this mat with needle and thread. As a fix, first, after we thread the needle here, we need to tie a knot at the end. After tying the knot, we start with the first step. First, we thread from the top to the bottom of the coaster. After securing it like this, the second step is to go up. From here, spacing about 0.5 centimeters apart. Okay, this is the first step. The second step is still to space 0.5 centimeters from the bottom. Okay, when we come out, this thread should not be in front. It should be placed behind and wrapped to the back. Okay, pull it out. Okay, then the next step is to repeat the actions of the second step. Just keep sewing it well, and it's fine. Okay, did we secure it? Secure it with an extra loop.